Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan, the news read by Shiraz Mahmood Khan. First, the headlines. Pakistan's ambassador to China says Pakistan has undergoing a fast e-commerce development for last few years. Punjab government has distributed 5.2 million health insurance cards among the most deserving families. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, President People's Democratic Party says India government is persecuting Kashmiri politician for not towing its line. United Nations Secretary General has reiterated his call for equitable access of COVID-19 vaccines. And now news in detail. Pakistan ambassador to China Moin al-Haq says Pakistan is undergoing a fast e-commerce development in last few years. In an interview to China Economic Net, Moin al-Haq said, "We are working with some of the Chinese companies to establish certain e-commerce platform in the country as a part of our poverty alleviation program called ESAS." Ambassador Haq also fully realized the innovation played an important role in poverty alleviation in China. Punjab government has so far distributed 5.2 million health insurance cards among the most deserving families. This was stated by the Provincial Health Minister Yasmin Rashid while talking to the media persons in Rawalpindi today. She said these health cards are not for indoor facilities including neurosurgery, cardiac treatment and dialysis. The provincial minister said our plan is to extend the scope of the insurance schemes to the whole province. Responding to the question, she said COVID-19 related deaths in Punjab have reduced. She said anti-COVID vaccine will be administered to the health workers in the first phase. President Arif Alvi has confirmed Hilal Imtiaz military on chairman of Joint Chief of Staff of Jordanian Armed Forces Major General Yusuf Ahmed Al-Hanati in recognition of its efforts to further strengthen the defense relations between Pakistan and Jordan. The investiture ceremony was held at Ewan Sadr in Islamabad today. The launching ceremony of documentary drama Pani Ke Pankh will be held in Islamabad today. Prime Minister Imran Khan will be the chief guest on the occasion. The High Commission for Pakistan at Ottawa, along with the Consul General of Pakistan in Montreal, Toronto, and Vancouver, held an e-kacheri with the members of the Pakistani community in Canada. High Commissioner for Pakistan in Canada, Raza Bashir Tawar, made the opening and concluding remarks with the Consul General of Pakistan in Toronto, Abdul Hamid, moderated the session. The community members lauded initiative of High Commission for Pakistan for holding e-kacheri on the monthly basis. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the President People's Democratic Party Mehbooba Mufti says India government is persecuting Kashmiri politician for not towing its line. In a series of tweets today, Mehbooba Mufti said that one hand they are being disliked and mistrusted by the people in Jammu and Kashmir, while on the other hand, New Delhi is punishing them for not towing its line. 64 more people died of COVID-19 and 1,910 new cases were reported across the country over the last 24 hours. 40,821 tests were carried out during this period. 494,578 people have so far been recovered from the disease. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has reiterated equitable access of COVID-19 vaccine. In his pre-recorded video message of a high-level webinar, United Nations chief urged to ensure the vaccines are seen as a global public good and accessible and affordable to all. Guterres said vaccine equity is also fastest way to reopen the global economy and start a sustainable recovery. United Nations says severe winter conditions has created a really dire situation in Syria. Talking to reporters at the press briefing, United Nations Secretary General spokesman Stéphane Dujarric said that estimated 2.2 million internally displaced people live in inadequate shelter conditions across the Syria. He said United Nations for coordination of humanitarian assistance and its humanitarian partners are mobilizing additional assistance support of affected families. On the third day of the first cricket test between the two series, Pakistan and Karachi, the second innings of South Africa were 46 for 1 a short while ago. Pakistan first inning 378 all out. South Africa first inning 220. And that's the end of the news. For more news analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and watch our live streaming bulletin on facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.